Now I'm having a gold in my hand. Why? You will see why. Around the world, many people have cell phones rather than clean drinking water. Sounds strange, right? But it's true. In California, over 735,000 residents are served by nearly 400 water systems that fail to meet the safe standards and reliable drinking water. That means people are drinking water with dangerous chemicals, bacteria, and even sewage. Polluted drinking water is one of the biggest health problems we do not talk about enough. Every day, people drink water that can slowly harm their bodies and brains, and it harms children, families, and communities. The sad part of this is that most people aren't even aware of the problem. So today I would like to talk about the global risk of polluted drinking water and how it affects our health and safety. In my presentation, I will talk about how serious this problem is, and then I will explain about the main causes of the pollution. And finally, I will share what can be done to solve the problem, both in large scale and in our individual basis. Right here in California, the problem is especially bad in rural areas, like those in Central Valley. As stated in a 2022 article in the Journal of Environmental Health, many families in these areas rely on groundwater contaminated with nitrates, arsenic, which are both very toxic materials. The article explains that these contaminations is directly linked to the increased risk of cancer, cardiovascular diseases, development disorders, and even birth defects in infants. Notably, more than 143 million Americans today may be drinking water with PFAS in it. And it's not just groundwater. In Lake Elsinore, located in Riverside County, toxic algae bloom have made the water unsafe to touch, to swim, or even breathe near. As reported in 2023 by the California State Water Resource Control Board, these blooms are driven by climate change, affecting the rising temperature and nitrate pollutions, and they are becoming more frequent and dangerous. And after powerful winter storms in Los Angeles, for example, wastewater systems couldn't handle the overflow. Obviously, this shows that our systems are not ready for extreme weather. And that the problem is not just real, you see that it is really very urgent. Now that we understand how serious and widespread the problem is, let's look at what causes it, especially here in the state of California. One of the biggest causes is the agricultural runoff. In California, farmers use large amounts of fertilizers and pesticides when they are working with the soil. And when the rains are coming, these chemicals do not stay in the soil. They run into lakes, rivers, and underground aquifers. A 2021 report by University of California explains that nitrate contamination from agriculture is one of the most serious threats to California's water supply. Another major cause is outdated infrastructures. Many old houses and public buildings still rely on lead pipes. Those pipes we've known for decades are dangerous. As emphasized by the Natural Resource Defense Council in a 2020 report, these pipes continue to leach harmful metals into drinking water, and replacing them has been slow across the country, including the state of California. Finally, weak enforcement of environmental laws makes things worse. Even when regulations exist to protect our drinking water, many local and state agencies simply do not have staff or funding to enforce them effectively. Now that we know about some of these causes of polluted drinking water, let's explain what we can do to solve it. The good news is that there are clear, practical solutions. First, we need to support faster and more effective use of California's State and Affordable Drinking Water Fund. Passed in 2019 and highlighted in 2022 state report, this fund is designed to help repair and upgrade water system in underserved areas, but implementation has been slowed. Second, we need to invest in modern water infrastructures, for example, just replacing the old pipes. And the third, we can act as individuals, support nonprofit organizations like Community Water Center or the Natural Resources Defense Council. Also, keeping up with the decision makers to pressure on him to do the work. At home, we can test our water, reduce our use of chemicals, and most importantly, vote for leaders who take environmental safety seriously. Most of all, we must keep this issue alive. Polluted drinking water is not just an environmental concern. It's a matter of public health, education, and basic human rights. As you can see, polluted drinking water is a serious problem that puts our health and safety at risk. In my presentation, I talked about how serious the problem of polluted drinking water really is. Then I talked about the main causes of the pollution. And finally, I explained what can be done to solve this problem, both on large scale and individual basis. Clean water is not luxury at all. It's just basic human rights around the world. People may have smartphones, but not drinking water. That's not just ironic, it's unacceptable. Let's do our part to fix it because every voice matters and every action matters. Remember, water is life. Thank you.